financial markets, the forex markets, the crypto markets, they are against you. They are manipulating. Every time you want to enter, you get manipulated by a large wick. Of course, that is not true. I hate it when people say, oh, the market is manipulating. Of course, there is some kind of manipulation in the markets, but don't think that every week is going to be manipulation. Of course, there's high impact news events and there tends to be some manipulation. But for me, it doesn't help me in my trading when I look at the markets and I say to myself, there's a lot of manipulation. Oh, this trade was very clean. It's not going to help me. So if I take a loss, I will never say, oh, there was manipulation. No, I will look at it and I will think about it like, could I have adjusted something? Should I have waited for this to happen and enter after the manipulation, or which could just be some orders being picked up? First off, I stopped using the word manipulation and I see it as liquidity grabs, just orders being filled. And this is something that I want to discuss with you because I have a very nice example. I was trading out NZD in the Aussie against the New Zealand dollar. Just a couple of weeks, it's already a month, I think, ago. And I made a thumbnail, but I never made time for the video, so my bad. But let's talk about it because it's a very clean example on how we get these small manipulations, but basically it's just liquidity being swept and we just use liquidity to move to the next liquidity to move back with the higher trend liquidity. Of course, I'm not going to talk about internal, external liquidity, but I'll give you some nice example. We'll use the replay tool today because it's very easy. I already prepared this example and it's quite nice, but I'll play it as we see it together, and then I'll show you how this works and where we have these manipulations in the markets and how you can use them to your advantage to see like, okay, potentially we're going to make a reversal. Okay, potentially we will have a continuation. And I just found this example on the 1 hour on odd NZD, and it's just perfect to explain this to you, how the markets are manipulated. But let's dive into it. Let's make my head a bit smaller and move it to the top side of the chart, and let's move right in. Let's see if I can remove this thing over here. I can't. So let's put it at the bottom right here. Okay. Moving on with the chart. So at this point where I put the replay tool, it's quite easy. It's a bullish trend. We're moving bullish. You have some signs that we want to go short, but of course, in this example, you'll see the price will move in an uptrend. So we have an uptrend example, and we'll go over price moving to this side. So let's just say higher time frame. We have some confidence. We know that price is moving to this side until it wants to reverse, of course. So let's play price for a bit, and we can already see these price levels. What is happening right here? So let's really dive into those details. So a lot of people are buying here at this level. Let me actually take a box and indicate it like this. So we have these levels. So let's say a lot of people are buying here, or I have a better idea. A lot of people are buying here. What happens? A lot of people are buying. They get manipulated. Price pushes lower. And it's actually quite easy. The mindset you should have is this part. So let's replay. So when we see price right here, there's two things you should know. One, price wants to move bullish. There's a couple of things you need to note down. So these are quite important lessons about price action, actually. So price wants to move bullish because we get, oh my God, we get bullish accumulation. Sorry if I make some typos. Okay. Price doesn't make its bullish move. As you can see, we have this bearish price action right here. So there is not enough bullish orders for a bullish move. Let's just say for a move. No, it needs to be bullish. Bullish move. So this is everything we see. So let me make an indication because this is what is happening right here. So let's put it right here. So this is right here. So we have price wants to move bullish, no orders. So naturally, we need to see this manipulation happen under here. And what happens? We have this. So once this happens, we can see that the market, of course, has some orders pending. And let's use, do it like this. Let's use it. So here we pick up some orders and we can see the price moves to the upside. Now, what is happening? On the same example, we have people going short here, going short here, going short here. And we can say the same example. Price wants to move, let's say this. Price wants to move bearish. We get some sellers. Price first made his bearish move. So price moved bearish shortly, but then, how do I say it in English? Yeah, I'm a Dutch guy, I'm sorry. Belgium. But then price moved very shortly, but then picked up some buyers strongly. So that means there's not enough sell orders left for a bearish move. So that means we need to do the same example. So we have our second scenario, which is basically happening right here. Oh, what did I do? So which is happening right here. What happens? We move to the upside. We move above these levels. So here. What is happening? We're still bullish. So there's no reaction. So we know there's not a lot of sell orders. So we know that most stop losses will be behind this level. So here will be some stop losses and people are short, and it's not enough, as we said here. So this wasn't enough bullish. This wasn't enough bearish. So if we hit here, it could be potentially giving you move to the downside. What happens? As you can see, this is where we have some more sell orders. So let's see what price does. And now we will dive more deeper. What is price doing from this level? Okay, we get a strong reaction moving to the downside. So this means already a lot of more sell orders came to the market. This is going to be a very interesting video. I already know it. Oh, it's going to be very interesting. You should watch this a couple of times because I'm going to add every price action into this. So here we get sellers. We stop out early sellers. We get signs, more sellers entering. Let's see if we still get buyers in the market. This is going to be insane. You should really study this video because this is very important stuff. This is what's happening here. What is happening here? Same goes for here. We're getting early. So early buyers entering the market. Early buyers entering again into the market. All right, I'm continuing. I had a small interruption, so I had to pause the recording. So early buyers are moving into or entering entering into the market. So I was saying, so let me first draw the line so you know what I'm talking about. So here we have early buyers entering the market. Okay, because you see this place right here. This is what smart money traders are trading. So they will trade this like this. And this is actually something I traded when I started trading smart money. So early buyers are entering the market first. Secondly, we have C buyers, confirmation, price giving away a lot of confirmation. This should be a sign that it's too late. Do you understand what I mean by that? If price is giving you too much confirmation, if it's too clear to enter, like say for this example, oh, it's bullish, it's giving you more information, it's just too late to enter. You want to be in the move from here or here till here. Here you want to be out of the move. So moving on, let's see what price gives us. Okay, so these traders enter the market. Let's play the price. What happens? These traders get stopped out because we still have these sellers who took over here. And underneath this play, we could remain bullish again, but we need some more confirmation. So here we have some stop losses that are taken out, but you can see there's not a lot of people buying. What is happening? Price is moving, and you can see that this is potentially the higher value. And this is quite interesting if you use this information. This is a very strong zone, for example, or if you're an imbalanced trader, you can do like this, or you could take the full candle, the last bearish candle, you could make it even bigger. But how do you know when to trade? You can wait for more confirmation, or you could just wait for people, for early buyers to get manipulated, as we can say, or when they get taken out and when we can see that these orders get swept. So here we already see a couple of traders getting taken out. Some people are buying. You can clearly say that we have some buyers in the market, because if you move on to a lower time frame, you can see that we have some buyers over here. They get taken out. For me, we're still waiting, and we can see the price moves to the upside. So now we have a bit more confirmation. For me, this is a bit fast to enter because this isn't clear, and we could still take this level. So we have this level right here. There's still a lot of people buying here. So for me, if I would want to enter, of course we are bullish, but I would want to take this level. So these are the traders that take a little bit more of risk. So to me, these are early buyers again. I still believe these could be taken out. People will get FOMO and enter late. So this is what I'm thinking right now. What is happening here? A lot of people are trying to trade here. So they see this reaction, they see bullish candle, they enter here, stop loss under here. This is legit how they're trading. And it could work out, but for me, chances are just way too high that we still move to this side and then move to the upside. So when we have this price action, let's see what happens. Okay, we get bullish price action, we have a strong rejection, and a lot of traders are buying here. You can see that we are bearish. We have some buyers still here, get swept. We have some levels here. For example, this candle doesn't really matter, but still we have a lot of candles getting taken out, but still for me, it doesn't mean that much. So this is early buyers again. We should add something here. This is going to be a must. This is better than every case study I did when I was studying, but if you have the passion for it, it comes easy, of course. So we have this low, still can sweep this low or manipulate this low. And then we can move to the upside. Now we have the next level. FOMO traders. These. What is happening? We move to the upside. Again, we might see some sell orders here, but we can see that the buyers are in order, taken over, sorry. And for me, if I want to move to the downside, we can play the same game. So what is happening here at the top? We have some sellers, they get taken out. It's not enough for me to take short. It's a bit empty. Here you can see the same game. So I'm not going to write it out. Let's put a text slide here. So we have same here. Sellers are coming in the market, but not strongly. So this is here. Yes. Now we have buyers coming in the market. So early buyers getting taken out. Strong orders coming in. And this is actually the area where you could potentially look for longs. But this is a very small play. And do you actually want to trade here? So let's say this low right here. Do you want to trade here? Okay, this looks like a wick, but it's not a wick. Okay, so you could trade here, but then in my head, I would still have this level. They could still get taken out. So to me, I still believe, so this level and this level, these remain. If we get more confirmation, we could look for a higher entry, but to me, these are important levels. So I prepared this. I'm not sure anymore if we go back to these levels. I just saw the example, but this is how we keep it moving. So let's just zoom out a bit. Okay, moving back to the upside. We have some sellers coming in the market. They get manipulated right here, same as before. So this one, we can put this here, or we can just like this. So we want sellers in the market. We get some sellers in the market, price moved bearish shortly, but then picked up some buyers strongly. So let's see what happens after that. So of course, we have the same scenario as here. we get sellers in the market, where do you think price will go? If you see this case, it's quite easy to understand. When do you want to buy? If we get a sweep right here to go bullish, okay, it's not my favorite trade to take. I'd prefer for these sellers that we have right here, these sellers, I want them to push price because we have a bullish trend. I want them to push price to these levels, and then I can look for long setups. So take in consideration, this wasn't that strong because we see that this level takes over and these can still get taken. So moving on, let's see what price does. Moving to the downside, very interesting. Now we have bearish order flow. Let's see. I don't believe that we get any bullish price action. So here we could say bearish in turn, not OnlyFans, it's order flow, but you can make it OnlyFans if you want, but it's order flow. So this is the bearish, gotta keep it funny a bit, you know. Bearish internal order flow. We have some early sellers get taken out and we get moved to these levels at the bottom. Let's see what happens, if it actually happens. Okay, so we have a very short bearish order flow, but what happens, there's still a lot of buyers. This one was very small, I wouldn't have entered it. Now we get this, which is very interesting. For me, this happening, and we can still see in this little bearish order flow, you can actually see it happening. Let me zoom in a bit. I cannot write everything. It's going to be a very long video. I'm so sorry, but I think it's very important. In the bearish order flow, you can see sell stacking. If we want to move lower, they will get taken out. Most likely, nothing is certain in the market. Then 3, they get swept for price to move and pick up bullish orders. Okay, so this is what is happening here. So price moving here. This is this area right here, this wick. It happens that we have a lot of buyers here, buyers here, buyers here, and they still get taken out. So this is a strong level. As you can see, this level right here. And we can then say, okay, so first we have early buyers get taken out. No strong reaction though. We could go lower. So this is what I'm thinking right here. I didn't put a early buyers getting taken out. That's what's happening here. And this one, this is really an artwork. What is happening? We could see some bullish momentum here, but for me to really take a position, of course, I would want price to move to these levels at the bottom. It's really getting messy. So let's see what price does. We're moving to the downside because this doesn't feel strong. Here we get the same bearish order flow and I'm waiting. Do I like these shorts? No, because it could be that we have this internal liquidity, like this one, like this one. Like each of them could be the push to the upside, but you can see no reaction, so we go lower. Here we are getting reaction. So this is price accumulating, same as we saw here. Whoop. Same as we saw here is what we're seeing here. So what could we expect? Price to push to the upside, but if we keep playing the game, we could move to here, and then to the upside. So for me, there's no clear pathway. There is no clear move to take to the upside again. So let's see what we get. We move to these highs, and we could see maybe even above these highs. Let's see how we react to that. Okay, this could be your long play. After this here, we have a bit more certainty. The low has been certified, so this is a very strong low. You can see that we are not getting a strong reaction, and here is perfect for me. Or I would be interested in taking longs. It would be a confirmation for me that we are not going to see these levels. Let's remove them, and I think we will see a move to the upside, the next bullish run from here. So let's see if I'm right. I don't remember if I'm right or wrong. Doesn't matter. We're here to make money and not to be right or wrong. Remember that one. Leave your ego outside the door or you will never be a professional trader. So if we see this price chart, we can see this would have been a very nice entry. I love it. This is the entry that you want to take. So you can see if we combine everything together, it's crazy what I'm writing down here. We have this high, which gave some sellers. but still no orders were manipulated. So like here, we're already seeing some small manipulation, but you can see that the bullish moves are getting respected. Bullish moves getting respected everywhere. So to me, it's a nice sign. For me, this would have been the trade. And then for the stop loss, I would have just used this low because we could still sweep below this. And then this would be the first position. I'm not sure if this was the position I took. I know I was looking at two positions, one I didn't take and one I took, but it's getting a bit cloudy in my head. It's already been a month, so I'm not so sure anymore. Was it this one? Could be. I think I executed on the 30-minute time frame. As you can see here, you have this point. So let me indicate these strong levels. I'm not typing it out anymore. We're moving a bit faster because it's already 20 minutes. We have this strong level here. We're creating a new strong level. You can see manipulation, strong manipulation, moving back to the upside. And here we could potentially look for some longs again. Same story. Let's see what we do. We take this one out. So if you would have traded this area, yeah, you would have put your entry, let's say here or here, stop loss under this level, or maybe even like this. Doesn't matter. It depends how much confidence you have with what you're seeing. I think this was the setup. Yeah, this was the trade I took. This one was the one I missed. This one, yeah. And then we see the price playing. Takes a while. Up. We see some internal plays. We have a liquidity sweep right here. Small liquidity you can taking. Not a lot of sellers coming in. We take some buyers. And again, we have another opportunity to move to the upside. And you can see these little boxes are actually opportunities in the market. Well, this one wasn't the strongest one. Well, it could have been, but it's not enough. This is more, you have more price delivery, so it's interesting to trade. And then we can follow price again, and let's see, let's play price until we get a reversal. So here is for me a strong sign that we might see price push to the downside, but then again we could respect this level again. So let's put it to here. We could take this out, and of course it's not going to keep moving to the upside, but in this case it did. That's why we of course define our risk. We're moving to the upside. Yeah, let me remove the trade and keep it clean. Moving to the upside, again, what is happening? We have this low that has been put here. We have this low. You can see the sweeps every time. Same as in the beginning. Same as in the beginning. So this one here, early buyers entering into the market. Let me put it here. This is the important one. So we have this one, early buyers entering into the market. We have smart money buyers who want to, same here. We have this example here. Look what happens. Smart money people. Oh, very nice. Break of structure. Oh, yes, we have an order block. We have a zone. What happens? We want to trade this zone. I see a lot of smart money. I'm not going to say names. I see a lot of smart money people trade like this because they say, oh, it's the sweep. It will not go lower. They take their trade like this. What happens? You will become the liquidity. You get taken out. What should you have done? You should have waited, or you should have traded this, yeah, but then stop loss like this. Would have been still a decent trade because you never know how much times it will sweep. But this would have been the best opportunity. But again, you never know. If we still get a sweep, you can just look at price. Do we get a lot of bullish orders in the market, sell orders? How are we moving in the markets? And you can just see how beautifully Art NZD is doing this all the time. It is insane. It is just, wow. Look at that. Just every time again. I can give you all the levels. Look, swept. We put another one right here. This is crazy. It's a wonderful example of how it constantly moves. It's just, I love it. How many times does it do it? I don't remember. I don't even remember, but it did it for a long time. Look at this, dude. It's insane. Kept doing it. It sweeps again. That's why you take a good stop loss. So here you have this level. And this could be the sweep for the reversal. No sellers coming into the market, maybe here. And this could be a strong sign of reversal because you see price starts to range. That would be scary after such a long uptrend. Did we take out some sellers? Yes, here, but it wasn't enough. So to me, this is not enough. But If you think if we just move one time to the upside, you can see the last sellers come into the market. Oh, it doesn't even go this high. I think it even takes this out. This will be the point where markets change direction. You see, price doesn't always come back. It already had enough orders right here, and it moved to the downside. I would have waited for price to take out these levels, but it didn't happen. And then we start the same game. Bearish price action. We're not that bearish, so we might take out some bullet. Okay, we're getting bearish price action, but we still might move higher. Taking out this low could be a sign that we make a bullish continuation reversal again. It doesn't happen, so eventually you could still look for bearish setups right here, wait for the same game, wait for price to, because we're moving bullish right now. I'm not doing every price action, but you know what I mean. There you have it. Oh no, I got manipulated. No, you didn't. We were bearish. This wasn't swept, so there's still some orders here being picked. What happens? This gets taken out. These levels, stop losses get hit, sells, and we move to the downside. That's how the markets work. Very simple. What happens here? Buyers get picked up. Some buyers coming in the market, but immediately after we still sweep this up, so we might move back to the downside. Not sure if we pick up some buyers. We're ranging here. We're sweeping some buyers as well. To me, it would still be a possibility. Yeah. Okay. Now we have the same opportunity, same principle, but now we just changed. We flipped the chart to bearish. This is happening. This is happening. Okay. Now we have some external sweep right here. And look at this. Look at this. Remember these levels? Where was it? No, this one gets swept. This one? I didn't get swept. Remember these levels. Let's see. Not sure if they are important. I think they might be important. Moving back to the downside. Should be funny if price only starts to move really bullish, but I don't think we come back after this level. And then you can see, same game. Okay, we're bullish again. Same game, bullish. This doesn't get swept, so wait for this level to get taken out, and we have a level again here. Okay, this video is going to be a masterclass video, but okay. And then we have price pumping, because we can see we should have, if you didn't position here, I'm okay with it, but this was a great play to position yourself to look for a long setup somewhere here. Stop loss maybe here. Okay, it's a very large entry. I'm not sure if that would have been risk to reward, and you can still see these being picked up here. This could have been a play. It's a very high, not sure if this is the best trade to take, but we have the bullish trend again, and we can keep moving to the upside. There we go. And that's how I trade. That's a little masterclass for you. I didn't expect it to be a video of almost 30 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed. I just wanted to show you that how the markets work, that markets don't manipulate, how you can trade if you understand the markets. If you want to learn more about how I trade, send me a message, put something in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate it. I really love making these videos, so I'm very keen on learning how you like these videos. Do you want to see some other stuff? Otherwise, I'm just going to give you some trade breakdowns, some market breakdowns. So please let me know if you want to see more. What did you like about this video? Did this give you some more insights? Because I, in the end, want to show you that you can truly learn to master and understand the markets in a better way. Of course, you never know with certainty how the markets will move, but I think this is a great way to show you, like, Jesus, there's a lot of possibility in the market. You can really get some kind of understanding of how orders get filled, how markets move. And I think that is what I was trying to do with this video. So I really hope you enjoyed. I really like making these videos. If you want to learn more about how I trade, I have a course on this as well. It's a bit more theoretical and practical all at one in a presentation. So this is just on the chart. But I have a course as well. I have a Discord group, so you're free to join. I'm trying to attract some more people into the group to get some more interaction. I really love having that feel of community where we can help each other. So if you want to know more about that, I'll drop some links in the description. I hope you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe, put on your notifications, but just simply put a comment, tell me how you feel about the video, and if you want to see something else, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.